Hi, it's time for one of James' video diary entry for the day. Today is Sunday, June 7th, 2026. My life's going a little weird. I'm going through some changes. I'm very lucky. I'm lucky that you guys have been here, that my ears are ears and they're not taxi doors. At the comment section, you guys have been giving good suggestions. You're pointing out things that I'm nose blind to, or that it's in a blind spot in another way. I'm grateful you come with me on this ride. I'm grateful you're still here and watching. Ran a few errands yesterday I've been putting off. I ordered a custom belt because the belt I have is just getting too small. There's nothing wrong with the belt. The belt itself it's wonderful. I'm in a position where I'm starting to eat my feelings. I'm noticing that I don't have the relationships that everyone else does. The female thing, I don't have that kind of relationship, and everyone assumes I do, because 98% of people have the same thing. Over the past 30 years, everyone said, well, their first one turned into nothing. Their first sexual, the relationship might have been a hit and run, or it was something that just pittered out. And they were grateful for it. And there weren't really any real consequences to it. That wasn't the case with me. Mine turned into supposedly my support system, building me up only to the point where they could take something out of me, and then they took everything. Then they cry that I'm mean and angry because I want something for me. Because I want to win. I got to win some of it. That's why I'm alone. Because every time somebody says they got to win, they're the only one winning. And it's going to be their way or no way. At that point, my only choice is no way. I'm not going down the road of 21 days for 30 years of torture and counting. I'm not going down the road of, if you see the grandkids, you're going to pay for it. Not only with cash, but we're going to try and get you to catch a case because, well, you're an expendable resource. My daughter, Michaela Olivia Richardson, she was taught that was okay. How in the fuck the Saginaw County front of the court didn't see that shit coming a mile down the road? No idea. Why I can't build relationships? Oh, I know why. Every time everybody says they're the only one that wins, and they have to shrink the entirety of the relationship to where they're the only one that wins, and they funnel that shit. And it's all about emotions. And I can't have any. Mine run deep. I'm not saying that I let them show all the time, but they run deep. And I'm grateful that you're here. And you've been my ground crew. And you see things that I'm nose blind to that I just wasn't paying attention. These are ears, not taxi doors. The comment section most of the time is pretty good. It's pretty vacant mostly. But when it is, there are things there. Most of the time they are, they're telling me, hey, you're ruminating about something the wrong way. Did you catch that? Hell, if I caught it, I probably wouldn't be doing it. I keep going over my past to try and build my present so I can figure out how in the hell to build my future in a way that is palatable to me and it's something that I'll choose to do. Not that I have to do, that I get to do. I mean, a lot of the people I deal with, you gotta do it this way. You gotta plan. Bitch, if you don't plan for me in a way that it's all hair on fire, man, and you wonder why I can't plan or I make horrific traffic mistakes, I do. Not because I want to, because I don't have the right information. I don't have good information. I deal with perpetual adult people that, at age, behaviorally, they're a 3-year-old. Behaviorally, they don't understand the concept of how they operate. Because if they get the reciprocity, they cry bitch. They end up working at the adult version of active shooter Build-A-Bear. They have horrendous dopamine addictions. Horrific dopamine addictions. And when they get called on it, they cry. Oh, Dad. Motherfucker. Get on the other end of what you're doing. Come out of your personal possession where you're sitting. Sit in the other position. A lot of people can't do that. I would bet a lot of people can't do that. That's why I see the things I see in traffic. People put themselves in a kill zone. Then they cry about their car becoming a crushed can. I mean, you signed a piece of paper saying that you understood the physics that a 40-ton semi isn't going to stop like an 80-pound GL. It's just not. And if you put yourself in a bad situation, you're going to die. They don't understand how merging works. You got to run the whole merging. You have to run out the entirety of the acceleration lane. Fuck, I never do. If I run the acceleration lane all the way out, it's because I'm conserving momentum to catch a spot that isn't quite there yet, timing-wise. Other than that, I almost never run the acceleration lane out. There's no need. I know what the acceleration lane is. And if I can hit the hole with the pedal on the floor, whether I do it in my four-wheeler or the semi I drive, yeah. I use common sense. But, I mean, the semi takes 3 to 5 business days to accelerate. The rig I'm in right now, the car I'm in right now, takes 20 seconds. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little different driving. I'm hoping to figure out how to get a home, get a street address, get a decent girl who has the brains that says he wants a long-term, ongoing, premeditated sexual relationship. Now, although we've had a long-term relationship, perhaps, in some cases, the history of me not lying to him, the history of me not abusing him without his permission. He knowingly did this. He knowingly volunteered. Me knowingly volunteering is a long way from telling me that I get voluntold I have to do something. That's a lot of why I don't take a lot of relationships. People tell me I have to choose them because they decided that's how they're going to win. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're not voluntelling me. I have to take you. You don't create a meet cute where you destroy my equipment. If you approach me and you do something horrifically stupid, you act like I'm some second coming of Christ, I'm probably going to walk away from you. I'm going to deny it, and I'm going to walk away and say, the fuck is wrong with that person? They could have just walked up and said, hi, my name is whatever their name is. Hey, I hear you're single. I mean, I know they're I've had a lot of people say, well, you know, he's about to do this. Well, yeah, I could have. But if I'm not going to fight for you if you already chose that you're going with the other guy, why the fuck would I fight for a loser? Why would I invest in one? I've had to say that with a few of them. I mean, turned down a porn contract for that reason. I'm not investing in a way that I have no choice but to act in a disingenuous way. Why would I invest in someone who's going to abuse me, use me as a resource, and then say I'm wrong when it's my turn to be offended, when it's my turn to need something? Oh, no, I can't do that. I'd rather watch cat videos and feed you. Yeah, my mother did that to me more than a few times. She earned the animus. I tried to build a bank of material along the road. Buy a few 2x4s here, buy a few of these, buy some other materials, so that when I go to get a house, because I couldn't get I know I'm not going to get a new one. I also know that it's going to need repair work. So in order to put supplies aside, hey, look, man, this is mine, leave it alone. I go to get it, it's fucking, oh, we need it. No, you fucking didn't. The house was not falling in. Somebody just decided there was materials and they had to spend them. That's why my mother's in the position she's in. Yeah. Dad, same way. He wasn't much of a man. He was a bit of a technical education teacher when I was a kid. But as a man, he's a fucktard. His father was right about him. Not much of a man. Because if he was a man, he told his wife, did you do this? If you did, that's kind of divorce level material right there. And if you don't make this up right now, you don't straighten this out, it's divorce. And when you play this bullshit game where you cry, you take half our shit, then you cry, oh, shit, bro. I go, hey, look, you said you got the fucking tools, you know what to do? That's on you. Leave me the fuck alone. That's the beauty of divorce. I want grandkids in a way that I can enjoy. I want a hot rod that I can enjoy in my retirement. I know he didn't have it. His wife won't allow it. And he's too bunch of pussy to step up to his wife and say, hey, you gotta fucking do this right. Now, as always, these are ears, not taxi doors. I got change in my life. If you see something I'm not seeing, put it in the comment section. You got a comment, concern, or comment section is a great place for that. Thank you for being with me.